Hey YouTube, Gallagher123123 back with another Stream 3 video for you all. In the last one, we installed the 1.2 update, and in this one, we're going to be taking a look at the biggest new feature, and that is the first new bookshelf in quite a while. So I'm currently sitting on the online bookshelves, Wi-Fi is connected, and I'm going to press my 1 key, and we will show you what is here.
Less barred, 0. Podcast, 28. Podcast feeds, 0. Results found, show downloaded episodes.
Oops.
NFB Newsline. Bookshare. Internet Radio, 3. TuneIn Radio. Search TuneIn stations.
We now have TuneIn Radio. Very cool. So in this video, we'll take a look at it, and I'll show you what's here and how things work. Now, before we get too far into this, a couple of things. First, the voice I'm using is Rachel, so just to change things up a little bit. It's kind of cool to have my stream talking to me in a British accent. I kind of like it. So I'm using that. And also, there are a few things to know about TuneIn. You can use it without an account, which is great. You can listen to stations and browse it and do what you want to do. Now, there are also two kind of types of accounts. You can do a free account, or you can sign up for TuneIn Premium. Now, the free account, the big advantage of it is that you can synchronize your favorites. So if you add a station to your favorites, you're able to find it on all of your devices that are signed in to your TuneIn account. And that's a feature I really like, and I'm currently signed in, and I'll describe the sign-in process in case you'd like to sign in. Now, the stream also does work with TuneIn Premium, so if you have a subscription to that, you can use it as well. Okay, well, let's get into an exploration of this. So, I'm currently on the main menu of TuneIn after we arrived to the bookshelf, and we have search for stations.
Search TuneIn podcasts.
We can search for the podcasts that are in TuneIn. Now, podcasts do work a bit differently here. They will be streamed when you play them instead of downloaded. And at present, you cannot really move through the podcast or pause it. So it's kind of a listen to the whole thing here. But I'll actually show you one that I really like to use with this feature. So we could search for a podcast there.
Browse.
Or we could browse. Now, let's just start with
Search TuneIn stations.
TuneIn stations, search for stations. I'll press confirm.
Enter text to search.
And let's just try
A C B space M E D I A.
ACB
Confirmed.
Media. Let's see if there are any results.
95. Results found, 1.
Like Radio Treasure Trove.
Okay, so there's ACB Radio Treasure Trove.
2.
Like Radio Cafe.
3.
Like Radio Mainstream.
Okay, so here's mainstream. They're not really using the new ACB Media station numbers, but that's fine. But if we wanted to play this, we could press the play key.
Please wait.
And we do get some ads when we play with TuneIn.
With up to $700 off Peloton Bike Plus per...
So that's just something that does happen, but it's not, unique to the stream. It happens everywhere. I think it's minimized, though, if you get a premium subscription, but I'm not totally sure on that. Now, if we wanted to add this to our favorites, we can press the bookmark key, which is right above the number 3,
Add to favorites.
and press confirm.
Added to favorites. 3.
Like Radio Mainstream.
And there it is. We've added ACB Radio Mainstream to our favorites. So that is just a brief demo of searching. So it's similar to searching on the internet radio Tunes bookshelf.
Search TuneIn stations.
I just pressed my star key to come out of there. And we're back in the TuneIn bookshelf.
Search TuneIn podcasts.
Now, podcast search pretty much works the same way. I just turn this up.
Volume 10. Volume 11.
So we won't do that right now, but
Browse.
we can go into Browse, and we have a lot of options. First, I'm going to show you how you can access your favorites. So let's press Confirm.
Home.
And if we press the 6 key,
Browse library.
there's Browse Library. This is where we can find our favorites. So let's press Confirm.
13. Results found 1.
99.5 WCRB.
Radio station.
Okay, and the first thing we have is WCRB, which is our local classical music station. And it's what I listen to most, so I'm glad to have that in position 1. So now if we press the 4 key,
13.
At Radio Mainstream.
there's
Radio
ACB
station.
Radio Mainstream, as we just added this to our favorites. And of course we can press play on any of these,
1.
99.5 WCRB.
Radio station.
and it will play for us. At least it should.
Please wait.
Let's try that again.
Please wait.
We will.
Please wait.
Benchmark Senior Living with 32 assisted living
Okay, there we go. It
communities
is
throughout
playing.
Massachusetts, dedicated to providing
Now, if we press
seniors
the 6
with a
key, we'll
variety
move
of
to the
holiday
next station.
moments.
Less balls are better. Just ask the last man standing in dodgeball. Those things leave a
So,
mark.
this is
Or ask a
one of our
master
local
box player.
talk
And sure,
news
it's like less balls are better.
stations.
Less balls,
Press 4,
better
go
odds.
back to the classical. So that's cool. I won't let that play because copyright music there. Gotta be careful. But we can also type in a station number, of course, if we know where it is in our favorites. So let's try 6
Go to result found
6.
and press 6. Press confirm.
6.
Mushroom FM.
Radio station.
And if I press 4,
5.
Magic 106.7.
Radio station.
that's one of our stations. And now that we are in November, they are now playing Christmas music. So I like to tune into that occasionally. So that's very cool. So one neat thing about being signed in to TuneIn, though, give this as a little tip that I've discovered. If you use the TuneIn app on your iPhone, you can reorganize your favorites. So if you're comfortable using a bit of dragging and dropping in iOS, double tap and hold and move things up or down, you can use that to reorganize your favorites. And that, to me, is really cool. So I have the classical station at number 1 because it's one that I listen to probably the most. But now that it is the holiday season, I may want to reorganize this a little bit and have my Christmas stations at the top of the list. Well, using the iPhone, that is possible to do. And that's very cool. So let's take a look at some of the other categories and we'll just explore around TuneIn Radio a bit. And then I'll talk a little bit about the account linking process if that's something that you wish to do. Alright, so let's press the 1 key.
TuneIn Radio. Browse.
And we're back to the start of the bookshelf. I'll press confirm on browse.
Home.
And if we go into home, let's press confirm.
Recent.
So we have recents. I'd imagine this is what we've listened to.
20. Results found 1.
99.5 WCRB.
Radio station.
So we have WCRB.
2.
At Radio Mainstream.
There's ACB
Radio
Radio
station.
Mainstream.
3.
Classical Holiday.
Radio station.
A classical holiday station.
4.
NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Podcast or program.
There is a podcast.
5.
CBS Evening News.
Podcast or program. 6.
World News Tonight with David Muir.
7.
Magic 106.7.
8.
Burt FM.
Radio station.
And there's our NPR station. So I really like that we can actually get to our favorites, or not our favorites, our recently played right here. That's very cool. And again, if you're logged in, this would probably sync up perfectly with your phone. So since we passed some podcasts, I actually did want to cover those real quick, and I meant to do that when we were in the favorites. So I mentioned that there are some podcasts I actually really like to use this for. And that is for listening to the replays of the evening newscasts. CBS Evening News, NBC Nightly News, World News Tonight. I like to use the TuneIn bookshelf for that because I don't necessarily need to download and pause them. I just want to hear them, a little bit of them. So let's say I want to do that. Let's find CBS Evening News in this list. I'll press 4.
7.
Magic.
6.
World News.
5.
CBS Evening
Here
News.
it is.
Podcast or program.
And if I press confirm,
20. Results found. 1.
CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell, November 22nd, 2023.
we can hear last night's CBS Evening News. And if I just press confirm, or play rather,
Please wait.
it takes a second, but ultimately it should start to play for us.
Please wait.
And I like this better than having to download it and then
Failed
maybe...
to start.
Ooh, okay, we have an error here. Let's try this one more time. Does happen occasionally.
Please wait.
Okay, we'll wait. But when this works, I actually
Sometimes you
like
need
this.
a
There we go.
distraction.
I
And
like
whether
this
it
a
be
lot
while
better than
traveling,
having to
doing dishes,
download
or working
the
out,
episode.
Audible app makes it easy to listen to your favorite
And
audio
then sometimes I
entertainment
forget to
anywhere,
delete it, so they
anytime.
kind of
You'll
build up.
discover thousands of
And
titles
to
from
me, the
popular
evening
favorites
newscast
to
is one you just want to listen to
exclusive
once. You don't
guided
really
wellness
need to save it.
programs, theatrical
So
performances,
it's kind of nice to be able
comedy,
to stream it.
and
Now, I don't
exclusive
think we have
originals
any
from top
navigation
celebrities,
here.
renowned experts, and exciting
Nope.
new voices in audio. The best part? As an Audible.
And the thing is, too, that if we pause and play again, it's going to start from the beginning.
Sometimes you need a distraction, and whether it be while traveling, doing dishes, or working out.
So that's just something to be aware of. Now, the stream product manager on the stream list has indicated that they're working on adding the ability to resume, as well as speed up the audio. So for now, this is what we have, and it's still really cool. All right, let's get back to browsing TuneIn and seeing what we have. Let's press star,
Recent.
and there's recents. If we press 6,
From the mind of Garth Brooks.
from the mind of Garth Brooks, so this is like some featured content.
Featured collections.
And there's some more.
Hear what's new.
Hear what's new,
Continue listening.
continue listening,
Only on TuneIn.
only on TuneIn.
Because you listen to 99.5 WCRB.
So we have some recommendations here. So it says because we listen to WCRB, if we press confirm,
12. Results found. 1.
WWFM, the classical network.
ooh, so we have another classical station here that we could try.
2.
WCRB's Boston Early Music.
Oh, wow.
3.
NRK Classisk.
4.
VPR Classical.
5.
Forest Green Radio.
6.
WCRB Bach Channel.
7.
BBC Radio 3.
Wow, I did not realize they actually had some of the sub channels of WCRB.
8.
RT Classical.
9.
Maine Public Classical.
Okay, here's a station in Maine, it looks like, that's classical.
10.
Shoe Sunday Baroque.
11.
Ancient FM.
12.
Wacky HD 1.
1.
So those are the ones
WWFM,
it's
the
suggesting
classical,
for us.
Because you listen to 99.5 WCRB.
So I pressed my star key to back up.
Because you listen to NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Okay, so now we might have some suggested podcasts. Let's see what we have.
9. Results found. 1.
NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Okay, it suggested me that podcast again.
2.
World News Tonight with David Muir.
3.
PBS NewsHour, full show.
Oh, they do a PBS NewsHour here.
4.
Global News Podcast.
5.
60 Minutes.
6.
Anderson Cooper 360.
7.
Fox News Sunday Audio.
Okay, we have Fox News Sunday. So let's say we wanted to add this to our favorites so we could find it again. If we just press the bookmark key above number 3.
Add to favorites.
And press confirm.
Added to favorites.
Done.
7.
Fox News Sunday audio.
Okay.
Because you listen to NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. Just for you. Your new episodes. National and world news. National sports coverage.
So your content here might differ based on what you've listened to and things like that. And that's what's really cool is the stream is allowing us to access this content.
Top podcasts. Popular stations in your area. Local radio. New and emerging broadcasters.
So
Home.
that's our home feed, a little bit of it.
Browse library.
Browse library, I did show you that. That's where you can get to your favorites.
14. Results found.
And
1.
we should
99.
find
14.
Fox News Sunday audio.
at number
Podcast or
14,
program.
our Fox News Sunday, as we just added it to our favorites. And sure enough, it is here.
Browse library. Local radio.
So local radio, this is cool. It kind of uses your IP address and lets you see your local stations. So if we go in here, press confirm,
FM.
so we can pick between FM stations or AM
Internet only.
or internet only.
FM.
Let's try FM. I'll press confirm.
42. Results found. 1.
88.1 Pipe WMBR. College radio.
And we have our local FM stations.
2.
88.5 Pipe Talking Information Center. Blind reader service.
3.
88.5 Pipe Renew Christian Contemporary.
4.
88.9 Pipe Wars. Indie music.
5.
89.7 Pipe WGBH. Local news.
Okay, so here's a local news channel. If we press play.
Support from GBH listeners makes this station grow and thrive. Join us in creating a more connected and informed
Now,
world.
I noticed
Your
that
gift-
stations like WGBH, our NPR, the classical station that I've showed you, does not play like the little TuneIn commercials and things. And I'm wondering if it's because, I'm assuming it's because it's non-commercial. So that could be it. Okay, we'll press the bookmark key to add this to favorites
Add to favorites.
and confirm.
Added to favorites. 5.
89.7 Pipe WGBH. Local news.
Okay, that's very cool.
6.
89.7 HD2 Pipe 99.5 WCRB. Classical.
So there's also another way to get to our classical station there as well. So that's a bit of the local radio. There's some cool things there.
FM.
And there's also AM, FM,
Internet only.
internet only. Let's see what's in here. I haven't checked this yet.
98. Results found. 1.
Ooh, alternative rock.
2.
104.1 WBCN.
3.
3 AM Radio Adventista Online.
4.
A Celtic Christmas. Celtic music.
Okay, Celtic Christmas. Interesting.
5.
AfroSearch Radio. African rhythms.
6.
Armed Radio. World Talk.
7.
Bonnie City Radio. Pop Latino.
8.
Bashed Gospel.
So we have a lot here, it looks like. I didn't even look at this yet.
Go to. Result found.
Let's just jump around a bit.
1.
1.
2.
98.
1 traditional folk music.
97.
1 Dominican music. Salsa music.
96.
1 contemporary folk.
95.
1 Celtic.
94.
WMCK. Merrimack College Radio.
93.
WKRS Nido Cristiano. Christians.
92.
WJMX DB Smooth Jazz Boston. Smooth Jazz.
Okay, we have a smooth jazz station.
91.
WGBH Jazz Decades. Jazz.
WGBH Jazz. Oh,
90.
wow.
WGBH Celtic Music.
89.
West Indies Live Radio. Caribbean Music.
88.
SRO Classic Hits.
87.
Web.FM College Radio.
86.
WCRB's Boston Early Music. Local music.
So WCRB does have some more streams here.
85.
WCRB So Concert Channel. Local music.
Whoa. WCRB BSO channel. Let's add
Add
that
to
to my
favorites.
favorites. I'm going to check that out later.
Added to favorites.
Love
85.
our Boston Symphony
WCRB
Orchestra.
So Concert Channel.
84.
WCRB Bach Channel. Classical.
83.
Uncommon gospel.
So we have a lot here in our local category that I didn't even realize.
Internet only.
So that's that. Let's see.
Local radio. Trending.
So we can access trending stations.
Stations.
So we have stations.
Stations.
Oh yeah, stations are our option here. Let's see.
82. Results found 1.
BBC Asian Network.
Okay.
2.
CNA 938.
3.
BBC Radio 1.
4.
RTHK Radio 3.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Stations. Stations.
Okay.
Trending.
I'll back out.
Music.
Okay, we can browse music categories.
'Tis the season.
So 'tis the season.
Most popular stations.
Most popular.
Top Odyssey music stations. Top music genres.
Top music genres.
Local music stations. Adult contemporary. Adult R&B. Alternative. Classic hits. Pop. Rock. Hip-hop and R&B. Country.
So I'm just pressing my 6 key.
Explore. Top stations. 'Tis the season.
Okay, so we wrapped
Most
around
popular
again.
stations. 'Tis the season.
So if we select 'tis the season.
8. Results found 1.
Holiday hits.
Okay, we have holiday hits.
Country Christmas.
Might be interesting. I'll add this to favorites.
Add to favorites. Added to favorites. 2.
Country Christmas.
Okay.
'Tis the season.
That's one I haven't looked at yet. So I'm not playing many of these just due to copyright reasons, but it does work. As you can see, most things seem to work well.
Music.
Let's see.
News and talk. Music.
Let's
Trending. Music. News and talk.
We have some other categories like news and talk.
Listen live. News stations from entertainment and talk. News stations from Odyssey. Entertainment and talk. Local news radio. Explore by category. Local news
Okay,
radio.
local news radio. Let's see what's in here.
17. Results found 1.
Bur FM.
Okay, we have our NPR WBUR. Sorry, NPR station here in the Boston area.
2.
WGBH.
Okay, WGBH. I just added that a little while ago.
3.
99.7 FM. 630 M Pro.
4.
WCRNM 830.
5.
WMBR.
6.
Bloomberg Radio Boston.
7.
WZBC.
8.
AfroSearch Radio.
9.
M790.
10.
Boston Free Radio.
11.
Radio Energy Boston.
12.
Southern New Hampshire and Northern MA Police. Fire. EMS.
That's cool.
13.
Eberl. 5.
14.
GRLZ Radio.
15.
Cambridge Fire.
Oh wow, so we have some like scanner feeds here, it seems like. So as you can see, TuneIn has a lot of content here.
Local News Radio.
See.
Explore by category. News podcasts. Listen live. News stations from Odyssey.
News and talk. Sports. By region.
We have sports, region,
Language. Podcasts.
podcasts,
Home.
back to home. That just scratches the surface though. There's so much content available through TuneIn. From podcasts to stations. It's really cool. Now, I did want to cover how you sign in to your account if you wish to do so. Again, it is not required that you sign into an account, but it is an option for you. So what you do is,
Browse.
I'll just back out. If I press my 7 key right here,
Menu. Remove account.
right there you'd have an add an account option. And when you select that with the confirm key, the stream will prompt you to go to tunein.com/pair. So that's where you'll want to go. And then the process is very similar if you've ever installed, say, an app on like an Apple TV for, say, I think Hulu does this, where you'll ultimately need to enter like a pairing code provided by the stream. So once you go to tunein.com/pair, as it instructs you, you can press your 6 key and you'll hear the stream tell you the pairing code. And you want to enter that. And it speaks it, clearly. It slows the speed down, which is good, so you're able to enter that. You'll enter that, and you'll be asked then on the computer to sign in or create an account. It actually might be easier if you do create the account ahead of time, but if you already have one, of course, then you can just sign in, enter those details, your email, password, and you should be good to go at that point. The stream will tell you that you've logged in, and you'll be able to have your TuneIn account. So that's really cool. And I'm so glad that the stream is able to do that. So I think that's a bit of a preview of TuneIn. We may have only kind of scratched the surface about the amount of content that we have here, but there's really a lot to it. And it's kind of fun to explore everything that is here. So that's TuneIn. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you feel that a video on how to sign into TuneIn would be helpful, I'd be more than happy to make that for you all. So I think that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified about upcoming videos. Follow me on Twitter at Gallagher123123. You can also find me on Mastodon at Gallagher123123 at dragonscave.space. Thank you again for watching. We will see you in an upcoming video.